Hello, just a little more review. I just highlighted a few that we're going to work on here today. Just as a little extra review for the test. All right, do these form a linear pair. I kind of tried to explain this on the other video, but in case you had trouble with this one, let's look at it again. Remember, you need to look at your x's and y's, and I had said that it's kind of helpful if you put them vertically, because then you can see. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 8, 4, 16. First of all, is it a function, right? And it is, because they're all different. So that works. And now you got to determine, look, this is up 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So the x's work out. Let's check out the y's. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 4, oh dear, plus 8. That is not, no. No, not a constant change. I mean, there's definitely a pattern, right? There's a pattern. They're actually multiplying them all by 2 is what's happening. But for a linear function, we need to know that they're being added, okay? All right, the only other one, oh, I did add a little something to this one. I just kind of changed it up and crossed some things off for practice. If we have to find the slope on here, do you remember how we did that? Looks like I gave you a point here and here. This one isn't quite going through. I think maybe it was meant to go through there, but my line wasn't too hot. But let's see, this one's here. So you could either use the coordinates 1, 0, and this is, looks like a negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that was supposed to be a negative 1, 5. I'm sorry, it's, I don't want many lines to start with here. So you could use those two and do your slope formula, or you can count, which is what I kind of wanted to show you. You can start down at one point and go rise first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 over run. 1, 2 to the left. Or you could start up here and go rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going down and running 1, 2. Same exact thing. Negative can be in the top, bottom, or outside. What's the x-intercept? That's right. It's right here. It's where it crosses the x-axis. So 1 is my x-intercept, and what's my y-intercept? We're going to just kind of assume it's supposed to be going through there too. That's what happens with my handmade problems here. And then the slope, we already did that. Good. Let's look up here at this one. Find the x-intercept. So if you're looking for the x-intercept, you cover up the y. My answer is 20. Oh, I think we did this one on the other sheet. If we want the y-intercept, you cover up the x. 5y equals 20, and you solve it. So you divide both sides by 5, and you get 4. All right, let's look on this side. Find the slope of this line. Sure, you can do all the hard work, or you can just look and say, oh my goodness, that's a horizontal line. That's a y equals 2, because it's going right through the 2. So that means slope is 0 cross country. If it's going this way, it's vertical, it's undefined. All right, we're going to do slope again. So just more practice with the slope formula. And the key is make sure you do the y's on the top. So negative 1, and this, be very careful, minus. Now I'm going to put negative 1 minus the other y, 8, over x. 1 minus, I'm being very careful, a negative 2, because I see all those negatives. Negative 1 minus 8 is a negative 9, and 1 minus a negative, that's same as adding, and that's 3. Negative 9 divided by 3 is a negative 3, and there we go. What are the coordinates of the midpoint JK with endpoints this and this? Okay, so that is our averaging again. So you average your x's, negative 9 plus negative 11 divided by 2, and I average my y's, 0 plus 5 divided by 2. So negative 9 plus negative 11 is negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10. 0 plus 5 is 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, but I'll just leave it as 5 halves since I can see that these are in 5 halves. Negative 10. What are the coordinates of the midpoint? Okay, another practice one. So x's are 3 and negative 5. Average them. It's always divided by 2 because we're finding 2 points. And then 2 and negative 6. 2 plus a negative 6. Oh, and I did go the other direction. I see that I did that. I did 3 to this. And it doesn't matter in this case because we're adding, but I'm just going to because you run into problems in other formulas because of the subtraction. So I'm just going to put it the same direction there. 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2 divided by 1 is a negative 1. Negative 6 plus 2 is a negative 4 divided by 2 is a negative 2. And then we practice our distance formula again. Notice this is a subtraction on the inside here, but adding between them. All right, so my x's, 5 and 1. My y's, 6 and 3. Square root of 5, or I'm sorry, 5 minus 1 is 4, plus square root is 16. 6 minus 3 is 3. Square root is 9. I feel like I did this problem. I wonder if this was the same as the other one. Now I have to look. Let's see. Well, I'll be. It is. Oh well. Okay. 14. Graph the line with this slope and this intercept. So we're going to find the intercept is 4, so we're going to go up here to 4. Plop it down on my y. And slope, negative 1 over 2. I'm just going to put the negative on the top. So I'm going to rise negative 1 and run 2. Grab a straight edge. And done. Alright, and then a few on here for practicing. Which equation describes the line with a slope of 2? Okay. Well, first of all, some of these are in like point slope form, but some are not. So let's just put it in the point slope form. How about that? So y, this is my x1 and my y1. So y minus negative 3 equals m times x minus 4. So that's the same as y plus 3 equals 2 times x. Oh, look at, we have one answer, don't we? I think we do. Yeah, we do, right here. H. That's the same. All right, which equation describes slope of 3/4 and point there? Okay, so they're using the same formula, so we can pop that in. You can kind of tell because they got the y minus here and the x minus here. So y minus x1, y1, negative 2. Slope is 3/4 times x minus 1. I'm going to change it to a plus. And let's see if we have a winner, winner, chicken dinner. And we do, right here. Which lines are parallel? I think we did this on the other sheet. I think it's being redundant, but that's okay. Slope here is 2. Slope here is 1. Slope here is 2. This is a horizontal line. The slope is 0. So my ones that are the same are 3 and 4. They have the same slope. And which equation has a line that passes through this and is perpendicular? Okay, well, first of all, you only need to get the slope and you'll be done. because of the multiple choice, when you look at this, the slope is 2. So for perpendicular, we do two things to it, remember? We take the 2 and we do reciprocal, because this is like 2 over 1, so we do the reciprocal and we flip the sign. There is only one of these that has a slope of -1/2. Which one is it? Yep, this one. That's -1/2. That has a slope of -2. That has +1/2, and that has +2. So this is the only one. All right, so a little more review. Hope that helped. Good luck on the test.